To do a review or reaction to a couple of songs that Angelina has been doing, cover songs that she's been doing for since last summer. Well, since I first saw her actually, and she's at a particular gala event. But first, I just wanted to do this little spot here, which is sort of like my for some reason when I open my browser on YouTube, when I use the Bing browser, Microsoft browser, whatever, it opens to this to one of the first reactions that I had that I did and of Aurora, and this is one of her first streaming videos that she did, live stream. And there she was just learning. But anyway, it starts off, and it always anyway, it always makes me giggle to start off. It always brings a smile to my face. So I'm glad that it opens. It opens like this, it's like a screensaver that moves, so to speak. Anyway.
Hello.
It just,
Hello.
Oh, it just cracks me up.
How are you?
Okay.
Thank you again for coming to another of my quite slightly awful live streams.
Anyway, so I mean, what a character Aurora is,
Next performer is a singer and songwriter with one of the most soulful voices of our time. She won Norway's Got Talent when she was only 8 years old. Please welcome to the stage the extremely talented Angelina Jordan.
Wait, what? There she is. Okay, wait a second here. The music is already playing, The mic is not even set for her. Okay, first of all, I just have a comment here because I was taken aback. I'm thinking that maybe was his introduction like cut in the video, because that was a very short introduction for Angelina Jordan. I mean, if you're going to introduce Angelina Jordan at a gala event, I would think, and if he didn't know, if the presenter didn't know any further information than what he stated, they should have been given something like a note or something, so that he could learn a little bit more. And if you're going to present Angelina in the sense of, okay, here's Angelina Jordan, she won Norway's Got Talent at 8 years old, bang, and here comes this young lady, or 17 and 6 feet tall, walking on the stage. That must confuse a lot of people that don't know her. And I assume that Angelina is doing these gala events, singing these particular songs, because she still wants, she's still trying to get known by people that don't know her. And so, I mean, the introduction should give Angelina her due. An Asian gala, right? I mean, you're introducing Angelina Jordan, and at least I would think you would want to introduce her background as why she's there, right? Because her grandparents were from Japan. At least one part of her grandparents, were from Japan, and so on. And that's part of her why she's there, right? She has a side of her that's Asian, and and also, she was on AGT. If you're going to start with NGT, finish with, and she was a contestant on AGT at 13 years old, AGT champions, and so on and so on and so on. And the version that she did of Bohemian Rhapsody brought down the house, and she's here tonight to perform for us that very same song, you know. I think that something of that nature would have been a little bit more exciting to introduce someone like Angelina. But then again, I'm biased, so maybe maybe that's I don't know. Anyway, okay, so here we go. You're on, Angelina. Go on.
Hey everyone, how are
Hey.
you doing? Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
She hasn't lost her touch.
Too late, my time has come. Some shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Wow.
Mama.
I mean, what?
I don't wanna die. Sometimes I wish I'd never been burned at all.
Wow.
Oh, baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out. Just gotta get out of here.
That voice, you know?
Nothing really matters. Anyone can say nothing really matters. Nothing really matters to me.
Amazing. Amazing. I mean, really, come on. I mean, you should all get up.
Thank you
Oops.
so much.
So here's the second part, and she just finished doing the Bohemian Rhapsody version. It's beautiful as always, and she's doing "I Have Nothing" from Whitney Houston next. So this should be interesting as well. Let's take a look.
It's truly an honor to be here tonight and
Where's
to
she?
celebrate the 20th anniversary of this unforgettable gala. I mean, I just want to say that I'm so proud to be a part of this beautiful Asian community. Yes.
Wait, see, this is what I mean, okay? First of all, it's unforgettable years, 20th, anyway. But with the gala, I mean, she's talking about it's great to be a part of this community. And I'm sure a lot of those people are saying, huh? She's part of our community? All right, because, it's hard to distinguish that she is Asian from just her looks, right? Especially since she was introduced as Norwegian and winning Norwegian's Got Talent and so on. This is what I mean, but maybe in the introduction, if the person would have the presenter would have presented that part of her, that her grandparents and so on being from Japan, something relevant, because I don't think everybody there knows that she about her grandparents. So anyway.
You guys want to hear another song?
Okay, for sure. Yeah. What do I get the feeling that this is like at the beginning of the gala, like more that she and then there's other musicians or other singers that come in later. I don't know if that's I don't know. It's just maybe an impression that she's still not the headline. She's like, there's others, that maybe are introduced with more vigor than her. So, yeah, and I don't know why that bothers me. Again, I think it's because I'm biased, and I because I think she's the best one. She's the best, Oh my God, like this, she looks like a little girl, still. From far. Still with that same similar outfit.
Share my life, take me forward.
And with the paintings.
I'll never change all my colors for you.
The paintings of Mary, her grandmother.
Take my love, I'll never ask for too much. And just there you are, and everything that you do. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I won't hold it back again. This passion inside can't run from myself. There's no way to hide. But don't make me collapse so I'm enough. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Take my hands if you're there. I must die, you made you there. Don't walk away from me now. I have nothing, if I don't have you.
See, this. I mean, she's something else. There's a raspiness about her voice, which is really something quite extraordinary, I find, because it's not. It's like it's from really deep from inside her. This raspiness. I don't know what it is. It's like maybe just part because she's singing a lot, and it's like very natural, and it's like, I don't know what it is. Yeah, unbelievable. I still think that they got to get over these two songs and move on to something else, because I've heard them so many times now. Then she's been singing so many times. I don't know how she's handling, singing these songs so many times for all these people, for people in general,
If I don't have you see through, I do the heart of me. You break down my walls with the strength of your love.
Like it's a deep raspiness,
Very much further. I don't want to have to go where you won't follow. I won't hold it back.
Listen to that.
This passion inside, run from myself. There's no way to hide. Your love I remember forever. But don't make me collapse.
Do you hear that? I tried. Okay, that reminds me very much of the first time I heard her sing this. Hold on. I'm going to go back, that I tried to walk away from her without knowing. And like I couldn't, after watching like one song after another for like maybe 3.5 hours. I couldn't get enough. This is from when I first watched her the first time. I went from one song to another because I was like hypnotized, by everything that was on YouTube, and my first time watching her was on AGT.
Don't you dare walk away from me. Nothing, never don't have you.
Like I said, I wasn't able to walk away from her from the first time I heard her, from AGT. I mean, she's so adorable.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I mean, how is it possible that she's still so humble? Let me put it back here. That she's still so humble, It just because after all these all the performances she's done in front of so many different people, such big crowds and so on, and here she is, it's as if like she doesn't realize how precious I think she is, and that's what I mean by humble. And anyway, but these two songs, like I said, I think they've had their time, and that's the other thing, because when you're singing these songs, especially I Have Nothing, maybe not the Bohemian Rhapsody is still her version, but I Have Nothing is Whitney Houston, and everybody sings along and so on, and you don't really want people to sing along unless you're still amateurish and it's somebody else, when it's somebody else's song. I would think by this time I think it would have been, I would have asked her to do one of her songs, like Million Miles. I would have preferred that over I Have Nothing. That's what I would prefer. If she's going to mix, do Bohemian Rhapsody and Million Miles, or even Seventh Heaven. Anything. Something of hers. Because you want people to listen. You don't want people to sing along. No, you want to put a certain distance between the abilities of it and show the talent, because she's got so much talent, and show that her skill and writing skills too of that song, of her songs. If she's still doing covers, that means they think she's not ready. There's still work to be done. Yeah, at least that's what my impression would be. Yeah. Anyway, just my thoughts. What do I know? Okay. Have a great day. Take care. Bye. For those who, like I said, for those who would like to support my channel, since these are copyrighted videos, I don't get anything from them and so on. So they're just promotional videos for Angelina. And so if you want to help me, there's different ways of doing so. There's you can purchase my book. You can become a member, join and become a member, and I guess maybe I'm going to start posting maybe some private videos. I'll put them there in the membership program or whatever. And what else? And the hearts. There's these little hearts, thank you hearts, that you can just send a one-time, thank you type of thing. It's somewhere on your screen. You'll find it. You just press the heart. Okay, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.